What up, everybody? It's your boy SGFL, and we are back with another video. You dig, man. We are back once again. Brand new artists coming our way, tapping in with us for the first time, bringing us some music of theirs to check out, give a little insight to, and just vibe to. You know what I'm saying? That's what we enjoy. New, up and coming, independent, international artists sliding by the SGFL collective, dropping off some of their latest and greatest work. You know what I'm saying? So it's my humble honor and pleasure to introduce everyone to Ruby Hayes. All right, Ruby Hayes debuting on the channel for the first time, bringing us the song For Such a Time as This, Esther's Song. All right, For Such a Time as This, Esther's Song. It's a long title, you know what I'm saying? So I got a feeling this is going to be something that's going to give us a real insight, a background, an understanding of something, all right? Maybe Esther's song. You know what I'm talking about? As always, man, all the information I have for Ruby Hayes linked in the description below. Tap in, tune in, let them know SGFL sent you to check out more of their works. And of course, if this music moves you, if it compels you, if you feel the your spirit, if you enjoy it, if it gets you out your seat, anything like that, man, makes you smile even. All I ask you guys to do is please share the music on your social medias, man. Hit that little arrow. It means share. Choose the social platform you would like it to go to, man. Whichever one's your favorite, man. From Instagram to WhatsApp. It doesn't matter. Everything in between. Share it with other people, man. Let them be able to be blessed with the sights and sounds of these musicians you see featured here. Of course, debut artists. I don't like to do too much talking in the beginning of these videos because once again, I never want to sway the jury. I never want to tell you guys what to expect, what to understand, what way to lean to like it or not. It's my first time hearing the track just like it is yours, man. So I just want to let the artist's music speak for itself, and then we'll have a conversation after the fact. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's jump in. Okay. Oh, we got some real vocals.
God is the God of the impossible.
Okay, all praises, all praise.
God is the God who makes all things possible. For such a time as this, for such a time as this, who would have known I'd be brought to this place for such a time as this? God has a plan that I don't understand. Still I trust him and step out in faith. And although there's danger on every side, I have more enemies than friends.
Ooh, I got more enemies
But
than
this
friends.
much I know, you're the God of the impossible. You're the God who makes all things possible. And what the enemy meant for evil, you'll turn it around for good. But if I perish, I perish. God is the God of the impossible. Yes, he is. God is the God who makes all things possible. He's the God of miracles. For such a time as this,
It's like a Disney song.
such a time as this, who would have known I'd be brought to this place for such a time as this? God has a plan. Please help me understand.
Absolutely.
Still I trust him and step out in faith. And although there's danger on every side, I have more enemies than friends.
More enemies than friends.
But this much I know. You're the God of the impossible.
Amen.
You're the God who makes all things possible. And what the enemy meant for evil, you'll turn it around for good. But if I perish. You're the God of miracles.
All right, everyone. That was the debut of Miss Ruby Hayes. Man, I should have known by the name Ruby. It was gonna be a beautiful type of song, man. You know, even dare I say, it was gonna be a spiritual song, a faith-based song, something like that. When I see the name Ruby, and then when I heard that first, at beginning hum, I was like, oh, we going to church, man. It's Sunday right now too. It's 2:15 in the morning, Sunday, April 26th. You know what I mean? She done took us to church. She done took me to church early, Miss Ruby. All right, baby. Do your thing. It's something about them real, authentic vocals, man. Just feel like you just swayed, man. You know, grew up in church. You know, I know I fell out of it as I got older and stuff like that, man. And I'm not saying there's no fault of nobody but my own. You know, but at the same time, man, it's in my spirit when you hear that type of resonance in a voice, man. When you hear a song about God and speaking on the Most High, it just takes you back to that place, man. Sitting in the pew and just like, you know, you just there. That's all you do. You heard or you watch in church, the choir or anybody give devotion or just singing, you know, and just getting their songs out, these spirits, and it takes you to me at least, to the element, man. You just gotta sit there, you just rock back and forth. I've noticed that, man, as people got older too, my aunts, grandmas, moms, friends, sisters, all that kind of stuff, they just sit back in them and just rock back and forth. I was in that mode, y'all. I'm telling you, that's what I'm talking about, man, for such a time as this, man. Esther's song, but once again, Miss Ruby Hayes debuted on channel, man. A powerful, faith-driven track, man. A reflection on just like stepping into like a difficult calling with the trust in God's purpose. Okay, and what better, or these lyrics is no better than just centering, man, everything around the idea that even when life is feeling overwhelming, all right, when it's feeling dangerous, when it's filled with opposition, man, everything is happening for a divine reason, for such a time as this, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is acknowledging that not fully understanding God's plan, but choosing to move forward in faith anyways, man, and really believing that God specializes in the impossible, okay? And that he can even turn evil intentions into something good. You know what I mean? When you give it all to him, you know, when you're covered, when you're blessed by that amazing aura and you just been washed over by the Most High, man. There's a strong undertone in this of just like surrender and courage, especially in that line, if I perish on you. You know, something like that, man. I feel like that's echoing with total trust, man, despite the risk that it comes with, man. If I perish on you, man. I feel like overall, this song is about purpose. It's about obedience. It's about an unwavering faith in the middle of uncertainty and adversity, man. You do not shy away from that. You know what I'm saying? You basically just, Jesus, take the wheel in that line, man. You know, I feel like this song can really strengthen one's faith. You know what I'm saying? instantaneously, man. When this comes on, I feel like if you just listen to music as you're at work, going back to your daily life or anything like that, man, you got this on your Spotify, you got this on your playlist, it's on shuffle, and you just happen to just, that's the next song that pops in. It's gonna calm you. It's gonna bring you to center. It's probably gonna have you standing your tracks, man. Just take in everything. Everything happens for a reason. Know that you're listening or you're hearing this song at this point in time, at this exact moment, for a reason, man. You know, you may have a calling you need to go. Maybe you just feel like you're overwhelmed, you're overburdened, you know, you're stressing, you're anxious, anything like that. And this comes on, Miss Ruby's voice come in, and it feels like a familiar sound, a grandparent, a mother, a sister, a aunt, a friend, and you just hear them, and you may go back to that essence in your life when you hear somebody singing, you know, whether they're cleaning up on the house, around the house throughout the day, or whatever it is, man. You hear it, and it's basically just, you know, it makes everything calm. It parts the clouds. It makes the sun come out. It just makes you sit down, sit still, sit with your thoughts, and really probably game plan something, man. Or just right there, you won't stop and just give praise and worship to the Most High, man, because it's always a perfect time to do that, man. It's an honor, it's a blessing, Miss Ruby Hayes, for such a time as this. Once again, all the information I have for will be linked in the description below. I implore you guys to check out the music, man. Send this song to a family member. Sunday. All right, it's Sunday, man. It's a perfect song to, if you on your commute to work, if you're on your commute to church, if you're on your commute to a gathering, to a function, or whatever, and you want to start the day off with intention, I ask you guys to please play this song, man, and see how it makes you feel as you commute to wherever you're going. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're going to church or you're coming from church. Just make sure you listen to the song, man. Start your day off properly. Start your day off with a positive intention, man. Start your day off with worship and praise and to give thanks, you know, as always, man, because once again, it's another beautiful day. You guys, somebody didn't wake up today. You know, just be blessed and be honored that you was able to open your eyes and just give it another shot, no matter what it is, man. Once again, honor, blessings. Of course, share this music on your socials. You never know. You could be sharing this for someone who needs to hear this, and you sharing it will be the exact purpose and right moment that they needed to hear. You know what I'm saying? Everything happens for a reason. So I challenge you guys to most definitely do that, man. Of course, as always, man, make sure you guys like, share, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend about your boys. Humbly appreciate it. You know, I upload videos every single day, almost every single day, showcasing, pedestaling, spotlighting these up and coming artists. And I'm gonna continue to do so as long as you guys continue to come back and give me a little bit of your time, man. That's all I ask. I'm always kind of bring you guys some dope music, some great stuff, some nice sounding, some resonance music, some relatable music. You know, we have a little fun with it, man. Because as always, man, the moment we stop having fun with it, we